Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wreath, and I'm going to be using some items that I bought from the shops in Llandudno. So we've got the artificial flower shop and also the wool shop Llandudno. So what we're going to do to start with is we've got a wire wreath. Now this isn't the wreath that I bought from there, but they do sell them. So they are slightly different, but it's exactly the same sort of thing, really, the same principle. I also bought this organza roll from there. This is soft sheer organza. I bought the whole roll. I don't know if you can buy it in smaller lengths. I'm not sure. You'll need to ask them. I've got quite a lot on there, so I'm going to be using that. I'm also going to be using this absolutely beautiful bunch of roses. This was £4.25 and they're really lovely. So they've got those in stock at the moment. I also picked up some of this ribbon. This is metallic stripe ribbon. It's £4.50 and you get 10 metres on there, but I just thought that was really, really pretty. They've also got pipe cleaners on offer at the moment. I didn't buy mine from there, but they do have some pipe cleaners if you need them. They have similar things to this, but I already had this in my stash. I've got some lace-edged hessian there, so I'm going to use that. And I've also just got a little bit of this glittery ribbon that I've had for quite some time, but they sell all stuff like this as well. So if I need anything else as I go along, oh, there is something else. Let me just reach over and get it. I bought this from here too. This is the little sprigs of ivy. I'm hoping to use that on there, so I'll be teaming that all together. And I've also got some ribbon that I had previously. They may well do something similar to this, I'm not sure. So we've got a ribbon here with patterns of sort of roses on and things like that. So just have a look about and see what you've got and see how you can adapt it. Right, so to start with, I'll just move these flowers out the way. We're going to undo this organza roll. Right, so for this wreath, we're going to do the bubble effect with the organza, and you'll know exactly what I mean in a second. So what we'll do to start with is we'll grab the end of the roll and we're going to tie it. Right, so once that's tied on, we are going to do 8-inch bubbles, okay? So what I found is easiest to do is to get something and to measure 8 inches with it, so you can get them all exactly the same. I have tried a 10-inch mark, but I think it comes up a little bit too big. So what we'll do to measure them is get that, go to your 8-inch mark, just pull it like that, if you can see. And then grab hold of it with your hand, and then we're going to scrunch it like that. So once you've done that, you need to get yourself a pipe cleaner, and we're going to get some pipe cleaners. And all I've done is I've cut them in half, and you get your pipe cleaner and you go round like that and you tie it underneath. And half a pipe cleaner is plenty big enough. So you just get it and you twist it like that. And any of these extra bits, we can cut those off at the end. That's absolutely fine. So then once you've done that, you start at the end again. And so I've got loads of things on the desk, so it's hard to move it up. And then you move it along again and you go to your 8-inch marker and then you pull it back. And we're going to make another ruffle. But what I'm going to do, because this one's got two wires on, the next one I'm going to tie it to this other side, so we're sort of padding it out and filling out the wreath. So you just get your pipe cleaner and you tie that on there. I'll show you on the back. You just twist it round just to hold it in place. You can use cable ties if you want to, and then we do exactly the same thing again. Put that there, go from the end to our 8-inch mark, and then ruffle it up. Get your pipe cleaner, and we're going to continue to do that all the way around. And because they're pipe cleaners, it's actually easy to push them together to make it a little bit sort of fuller like that, so you can kind of scrunch them together. So just keep on going, because the more you get round, the more they're going to fill and fit. So just keep doing that all the way around the whole of the wreath. Right, so I've gone around all of the wreath now, and this is what the back will look like. So you've got all the bits there. Don't worry about that because we're going to tidy those up and we're going to cut those off. So do not worry about that at the moment. All I've done is just cut off a piece there, and I'm just going to tie this, and I'm finishing in exactly the same place that I tied on to start with. So just tie it in a little knot there, and it does hold on quite tightly, and then we'll just cut that off. And if you've got one, you can tie it with a cable tie as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is just get a cable tie, and I'm just going to go around. You won't see this, by the way, it's the same sort of colour, and I'm just going to go around those two and just sort of like tie it on together and just pull it tight, and that will just hold that in place, and then just snip that off, and that's that bit nice and secure on. And we'll trim these little bits down, or what you can do is twist them. You can twist them what sort of around the wire and just sort of like bend them in, but just snip off as well, just like that, just so you can't really see them. So I'll just do that with all the rest just to neaten that part up. Right, so what we're going to do now is to make some decorations to go around it. So I've got some pieces of ribbon here that I've cut, and these are 10 inches long. So I've just measured them out. I've got an extra one here that I didn't show you. This is like a brown one. I think they're all wired except the meshy kind of organza one. So just fold them over like that, just so you can cut them to a point, and do that to all of them. And then what you need to do is to build them up. Oh, I just need to do that one. I love this one here with the roses on. I've had it quite some time, but I never really knew what to use it for. So I'll just fold those over as well, and that's those already. So what I'm going to do to start with to build them up is I've got this mesh part at the bottom, and then I'm going to put the brown, then maybe this one, and then the floral one on the top. And then all you do is scrunch that like that, and then get yourself one of these half a pipe cleaners, and you just scrunch them round, and then just twist that round like that. And then you've got a really cute, you just straighten it out, you've got a really cute little decoration. And if we just pull the wreath back in here, what we're going to do is to fasten these. I've made a few more. We're going to fasten them onto the actual bars themselves. So all you do is, if you pull open the organza, it will open, so you can do it. You just put your pipe cleaner in there, turn it over if you need to, and then just twist it on. And incidentally, I think I used about 45 of these, so that would be maybe 22-ish pipe cleaners, around about that mark. So twist it, and then we're going to cut those off just the same as before, and we'll be able to fluff that out. And because they're wired, you can bend it over and it'll actually go where you need it to go, and then you can sort of scrunch it up like that. And I've made a few more here, so pop these on. I think I'll go on the outer ring and on the inner side as well. Twist those on and just do exactly the same thing. Now I've got 4 of these. I'm also going to make a little kind of rose and ivy display as well. Just pull those like that. I think they look really, really pretty, if you can see there. I think they look nice when you bend the ribbon round too. So I'll just pop the other 2 on. I think I'm going to go there and there and leave a gap on this part where we can put our little rose display. There we go. So that's 4 of them on there. And in fact, you could just put another one on, put 5 on, and that would just look nice as it is. You can maybe put some flowers or something. Let me just show you. You could put those. You don't have to put anything in there really, but you could put flowers in the middle. That would look quite nice. You could put those all the way around, so you would have another one there. Okay, so I've made this little arrangement here, and all I've done is I put 3 flowers together, some of the ivy, and I literally just fastened some of this ribbon around the edge. I've used all sorts of various ribbon. I've also used some of this, and I think I got this from the craft shop a few months ago, so I think they sell that as well. And I just pulled some of the little bits of ribbon out from my stash and things that I've got, and just did the corners like that in the same way and bent the ribbon kind of round, and we can sort of primp it up afterwards and get it all in the right place. So just to fasten it, all you need to do is to get a pipe cleaner, and we've left like a little stem part there, and we've gone round it with the tape. And all you need to do is to get your pipe cleaner, put it round, and we're just going to fasten it on with the pipe cleaner. That's all we need to do. I'm just going to twist it round here just so it's secure, and this will be the side of the wreath, so it will kind of go round to the side. So you just need to rummage through and find a little gap and then twist it on. And I'm going round for this bit, I'm going round both just to give it a bit more strength, because obviously we've got a bit more weight on this, and I'll probably kind of weave it in and out just to make it a bit more secure. And then we'll be about finished. It will just be a case of like primping it up and making all the ribbon all in the right kind of place. So just get that, bend the ribbon over. I've got some nice bits of lace. I thought these bits of lace were really nice, and they kind of teamed it in. If I had some more of this left, I would have put a bit of that in as well, but I've used it all, so this is all I've got. And then you can just put some ribbon or something on the back if you want it to hang up, or you could just use part of the actual wire to hang it up if you want to. And there we go, that's it finished. I'm going to hang that on the wall, or hang that up for you now just so you can see it properly, but that's it, completely finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I've inspired you to have a go at something similar. You can do any kind of colour schemes you want, and anything to suit your decor. And don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want to pop on and buy any of these items. And that's it from me. So I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye for now.